And so this video begins. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, I have no rhyme, I have no reason. I'm just doing the do. And I'm just going with the flow today. So thank you for clicking on the video. Whoa! I'm standing on top of this. Don't want to fall. I'm starting this video off in a park. I'm just gonna look around and see what we can see. And yes, here's my beautiful face with my appropriate t-shirt. All the whole gang's here. If you don't know, these are the best cartoons. Absolutely the best cartoons. Back in the 90s and early 2000s. They'll never be matched. But look at this. This big, huge automated stadium right here. I'm assuming that building right there is for like maybe projections or something. I'm not absolutely sure. I'm just at a random park, so shoot the guy right over there is a baseball field. Looks pretty cool. Let's see what this sign says. The Tiswick Park Amphitheater, the new Philly Crawler Club, and we're going to incorporate this project was funded through the generous support of the Time Foundation of Canton and the Herald and the rest of it. There you go. Oh wow, so this is the stage right here. I guess people perform here or something like that. They'll probably have like bands here and stuff, because as you can see, then everybody up there will be sitting from right up there on those benches or whatever, and then watch the band play. Whatever band comes here and plays. Huh. That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting, if not cool. Whoa, there was just a deer. I was literally just walking around and there was a deer that ran off. I don't know where it went though. It's faster than me, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to chase it. Oh, look, maybe I can get on camera. Can you see it? Nah, it's gone. There was a deer. Probably, like, I'm guessing, like, right here. Here, let me show you. Like, right in here. And as soon as I turned that corner, right there, it took off. I wasn't able to capture on camera because it just ran way too fast. But maybe next time. They got something going on here. What's going on here? Some type of construction. Now this park that I'm at, oh, right there you see the baseball field. Here, let me zoom in. A cool baseball field right there. I know way over there there's also a football field. Maybe I can get over there, but right now there's like construction people over there, so I don't really know. They might have it closed off. No bicycles or skateboards or rollerblades, skates or dogs. No dogs. What? I don't know if I agree with that. Why can't you have the puppies? Wow, so they got a lot of stuff inside this park right here. Looks like an amusement park too, because look, you got the swings. Oh, oops. Oh, oops, I'm messing up my camera, folks. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, you got the swings right there. And you got the Ferris wheel. I wonder if they're open. So I think it'd be pretty cool to ride the Ferris wheel. Maybe I should have turned on my brights, but it is a bright day out, so. I mean, the brightness of my screen. Ah, they got the swings out. That looks like a lot of fun. You gotta be this tall to ride the swings. Let's see. Oh, look, they got another ride right over there too. So this park has a bunch of different rides in it. Mostly for kids, yeah. But, you know, I think adults can ride them too, especially this big, huge Ferris wheel. But look, they even got little. Oh, they even got a pool. But I'm getting ahead of myself. See, look, bring your kids to the park and let them enjoy themselves riding. And now here is the Ferris wheel. They're not open, or else I'd get on that thing, but they're not open, so I won't be able to ride it today. But maybe in the future I can come back and ride it and get a point of view from all the way up there. I love Ferris wheels. I love being like really high up off the ground. That way you can see like almost everything. Pretty cool. But if you're interested in the ticket prices, here are the ticket prices for the park rides. Singles $150, or you can just buy a book for 12 rides for $10. Or you can even play puff golf ball. And here are the hours. Rides putt open today. It says today, but it really means Saturday. So they are open on Saturday and Sunday. Well, as we all know, Saturday is football, but maybe no, let's go this way. Maybe on Sunday I can come check it out. Maybe that might be an idea. Come check it out and see what they got here. Here's a placard. A memory of somebody. This bench is sponsored by a gift to RV from Dover Eagles era. Now here's one in memory. Memory of Joe Stolfen. This bench sponsored by a gift. Oh, look at that fly. Hello, fly. You ready for your close-up, Miss DeVille? Do something. Do something. I can't believe I'm getting this close without it flying away. That's actually kind of weird. Can it like sense me? It don't care. It's not camera shy at all. Not one little tiny bit. Here is another memorial. Somebody. Let me scratch down here so I can get a good shot of it. To Douglas Scrub. This pavilion is provided for the children. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was... Oh, wait, no. Here's another memory. Let's get that. A carousel. They got a carousel in this park? No way. Oh, this is the carousel, but it's closed off. Oh man, I can't film that. That sucks. But they do have like kind of like a train station right over here. Look, right here. It's the train going into the station. I don't know how far this train goes. It looks like it might just go around the entire park here. So you can hop on a nice little train ride. And that right there is where you would play puff golf. Get a little game. Now I don't like golf. I think golf is boring personally, but you know, to each their own. Now puff golf is different, but regular golf, yeah. I don't really find that too entertaining. And now this says roller coaster. Right here. It's a beautiful day. A feel-good Friday. Feel-good Friday. I am under surveillance. That's nice to know. But I think the roller coaster is over there on this side. And if you look through here, they even have a swimming pool. Wow, they got a small one and a big one. The small one's filled up with water, but not the big one though. I mean, summer is technically over. I guess it is beginning of the fall, but the way these temperatures been the days, you know, I don't see why they wouldn't just open it until it gets a little bit colder, you know. Here's a different angle. Oh, okay, this does walk around. I was curious to see. Okay. Yeah, right there you can see that's the big pool. Then you got the small pool. I'm saying that's less deeper obviously than that big one right there. That must be the deep pool. Well, honestly, you can see, I can see the bottom and it doesn't really look that deep. I thought it would be like a whole lot deeper, but it's not. But there is that pool right over there. That one does have water in it. The other one doesn't. But it's a pretty big space. I guess, and a lot of people come here to swim during the summer. Wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's a nice looking big pool that they have right there. And it's Lord. Right over here, take a look at this. This park is really big and it has a lot of different things. They even have playgrounds for the kids and such. Look at this. Some cool looking signs here to, I guess they're supposed to mean something, I don't know. But yeah, as you see right here, they got like a lot of play stuff for the kids, so you can come bring your kids to this park and let them run around, and you can have, mom and dad can have a break for a few minutes. There's kids over there, so I can't show that playground. But there is this cool looking swing here. Memory of class 1973. There's a bench. Let's go sit on the bench for a little bit. Moon fly. Oh wow, this is really comfortable. It's right in the shade. There's a tree right above me. It's just a really nice swing. Oh wow, this is a lot comfy. I could stay here for a while, honestly. Matter of fact, this is the rest of the video right here. Just me swinging on this swing. Just because it's so comfortable. And a lot of swinging. But yeah, so far so good. Like from this angle, you can see the pool there. Right there. And then of course, right over there is the Ferris wheel I was showing you guys earlier. Pretty cool. And right there's the little cars that go around. Oh! Whoa! There was a bee. There was a bee beside me. I hope I don't get stung swinging on this swing, yo. That'd be terrible. Now, if you don't know, my worst fear, I'm scared of bees, okay? I hate bees. When I was younger, I was playing football. And, you know, we was playing tackle football in the yard. And I got tackled on top of what was announced to us was a underground hornet's nest. And so once I got tackled on top of that hornet's nest, you know, all the hornets came after just me. I don't know why just me, but nobody else ran. But maybe that's why I was the only one that got attacked, because I was the only one that ran. But I ran and they were stinging me all over my body. I cried to my mom, and as soon as I got back to my house running full street, I mean, it's probably the fastest I ever ran in my entire life. But as soon as I got home, I took up my shirts. I ran straight down to the basement. Why I run down the basement, I don't know. I was just trying to get away from the hornets. But sure enough, there was like 5 hornets still stinging me on my back. And ever since then, I've been terrified of bees. Yeah, bees terrify me. I don't like them. I don't like being around them. No, not for me. But this swing is really, really nice. It goes really, really high. Ugh. Woo, this swing was a lot of fun. And even got a construction. So when you're coming here during, and you know you want to grab some food, they have a construction stand right there. They have their caramel core for $2.50. Funnel cakes, deep fried Oreos, camel apples, fresh squeezed lemonade. Also got pop, Gatorade, bottled water, and slushy. Awesome. And also got Old Glory right there. 2 Old Glories. That's what we call the American flag. I don't know. I call that out there again, but let's see what this sign reads. I'm gonna bring it up. You can pause the video if you really want to read it. It's a Ohio historic marker. But am I too old to go down the slide? I don't think I'm too old to go down the slide. Since when is there? Let's go up the steps. Let's go down the slide. We're about to go down. Ooh, this slide right here. We're gonna go up. Whoa, I don't want to fall. Wow, look at the view from here. This gives you doing a whole 360. Wow, I like the view from up here. Let's go down the slide. This is the slide we're going to be going down. Oh my gosh, it looks so terrifying. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, ow! I hit my knee. Okay. Let's do it. Whoa! Whoa! That slide was really, really fast. Holy cow. This slide was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun. Brings back my childhood memories. So let's head down this way. See, this slide was a lot of fun. Even though I did hit my knee on the board up there when I first sat down, I hit my shin. Ouch. That hurt. That wasn't comfortable. Ow. Oh yeah, they got picnic tables right here. You can come have a grill, a barbecue. They have a bunch of those all the way up through there. And cool, let's go down here. Let's see what's down here. Oh, the acorns. Oh, I don't want to stand underneath that tree. I might get hit with the egg. It's an acorn tree. A bunch of acorns are falling. I don't want to stand underneath that. It might crack me right in my head. Here, take a book and you can leave a book. Let's see what books they have. What books do they have in here? Well, I don't see anything I'll read. No, I usually read like Goosebumps books. Those are my go-to books right there. Goosebumps. I love Goosebumps. Always loved Goosebumps since I was a kid. I could read those books over and over. And I actually do have some Goosebumps books at home that I do read. So, you know, Goosebumps, that's me. Here's the pool. Right here. Here's the prices for the pool hours. It's $11.30 during the summer till 7 p.m. And if you're 0 to 5 years old, you get in for free. But even 18 and older, $5, that's not bad. That's not a bad price, honestly. To go swimming, nah, that's not bad. But I prefer beaches instead of pools, just because I feel like beaches are better than pools, because you don't have, you know, breaks where you have to get out of the pool, and it's not as crowded. You got more room at a beach, and the beach is just more better because you also got sand, and the water's just a whole lot deeper than at pools. So I definitely am a beach person, not a pool person. I prefer to go to the beach rather than the pool. Nice little seating area out here though. No, go play in the pool, come out here, go to the, oh wait, the construction stand's right over here. But yeah, you know, go to the pool, do a little bit of swimming, come over here, get you some goodies to eat. Then you can just go right back over there and sit down and enjoy yourself. But they got some hot dogs, coney, sloppy joe, cream chicken, nachos and cheese. Ooh, loaded nachos, pizza, pretzels. Prices ain't that bad either, honestly. About good average prices. I might have to come back out here and check this place out during the summer. You know, the prices ain't bad here. Seems like some good, decent prices. Here's some more of their prices and some more food options that they have. Wow, I'm surprised with how many different food options that they actually have. That's actually kind of surprising. Because most pool places, you know, you go there, they only have like a limited things you can choose from. But this right here, you have a whole buffet to choose from almost. Again, it's hot, but it is a feel-good Friday, so I'm not complaining. Over here, I like to fish. I just didn't bring any of my fishing poles. Or I don't even have a fishing license, but some people don't care about that. There is a sign up here for fishing. We're going to take a look at that and see what it actually says about fishing. Because I don't know if any random person can just fish here or if, you know, you need a license. But nonetheless, there are people fishing here. So, right here's the sign. Rules for fishing. Trout in this water. I'm about to water. Just gotta go down these steps right here. Up. Look at this beautiful water. I'm seeing if I can see any fish from where I'm at. Oh, right there's a fish. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up that fish on camera. It's just a small little tiny fish. But this water does look clean. So they definitely do take care of the water here. But yeah, look, you even got the cool little water fountain right there sprouting up. I'm sorry, sweat keeps getting in my eye. Here's a different angle of the fountain. That water looks so good. I just want to jump in it, to be honest with y'all. And cool off. I want to go swimming right now. I mean, it's hot enough to go swimming. And I mean, it's a decent sized pond too. Oh wow, let's go over here to the ducks. Let's try to get as close as we can. So there's a lot of ducks and there's a lot of geese over here. And I'm going to try to get as close as possible. And hopefully they do not attack me. Because I know sometimes if you get a little bit too close, you know, these animals will attack. I don't want to lose any of my fingers today. Look. There they are. Now I'm really close here. Let's put this on 2. A little bit. Look at all those ducks and geese. I wonder how close I can get. But I am currently stepping in duck and geese poop. It's just scattered all over the place. There's no way I'm going to be able to avoid it. But just look how beautiful they are. I don't have any bread or else I'd feed them. Okay, I'm raising my voice, so now they're starting to run away from me. Let's go around this way. You see, they live right by this pond. And this is where they live at. Now, I'm going to try to get as close as I can. It's Donald Duck and his friends. They're all starting to run away from me now, so I ain't going to get too close because they just keep going away. And I don't want to disturb them. There's 2 white ducks. Oh boy, they're giving me the eye. They're telling me don't get any closer. Hi, ducky, ducky. Hi, ducky, ducky. All right. Let's leave the ducks alone. Bye, duckies. Bye. All right. I'll try. Oh wait, no, there are some floating in the water. I didn't think I'd be able to get a shot of any of them in the water, but there are some right here in the water. Look. A fish just jumped, like probably right about there. There's some, you can see, what you're seeing in the water is the fish. Whenever you see like a circle in the water, that's fish. Yeah, see, that duck was agreeing with me. Duck swimming away. But those ducks right over there are dunking their head in the water. Drinking the water. Yeah, it's a hot day. You might want to stay hydrated. There's some more ducks right here sleeping. This duck right there. That fella right there has a green bill. Look at it. I'm here at the cemetery. This is a huge cemetery. There's a lot of people buried here. Look at this. 1883. Let's zoom in. Now these people right here are buried above ground because they didn't want to be buried below ground. But wow, this tomb just gives off a weird vibe. I heard this cemetery is haunted, but I don't know if that's true or not. But if you can see right there. Hello, is there anybody in there? Wow. Gives off a lot of spooky vibes. There's a lot of people buried here from like the 1800s. A lot of people from the 1800s are buried here. There's even some graves from the 1700s I've seen. That's a unique looking gravestone. Right there, this guy was born in 1849. Martha Gray, I'm assuming right here, this might be the mother of that fella. I'm not sure though. There's a mound over there where some people don't like being buried underneath ground, so they prefer to be buried above ground, which is totally fine. No, whatever suits your boat. To be whether buried underneath ground or above ground. Me personally, I ain't really worried about it. I guess I'll be buried above ground. I mean below ground, 6 feet, whatever. You see, they just got a lot of markers and headstones. There's Smith. this lot. Now I wonder if I can see inside this building. They have this part right here blocked off. I wonder if I go around it and see it from inside. Oh yeah, wow. So looky there. This person died in 1882 and was born 1888. What? That might be a typo or something. I don't see how that person was born on 1888. Oh, 1838 and died on 1882. Okay. That makes more sense. So supposedly this is haunted. Hello, is there anybody in there? Now see, that's what I'm talking about. When some people don't want to be buried below ground, they choose to be buried above ground. These people chose to be buried above ground. So there's just like a lot of tombstones here from the 1800s. 1834, 1896, this person was born in the 1800s, 1879. Wow. You know, it always sucks when you lose somebody you love, you know. I think to me that's one of the hardest things we go through in life, is losing a person that we love dearly. Just because of the grieving and the pain and all that goes with losing a loved one. I think that's the hardest feeling that we experience in this life. Now, of course, there's other different feelings as well that are hard to deal with in this life, but losing a loved one is definitely on the top. And the top, actually, it's the hardest feeling. I already said that, but yeah, that's what I would say. Right here, we got some military people in the country. I'm assuming if you got a flag or like even just this like star right here, you served in the army. So thank you for your service. Here's another military person. Oh, this person fought. This flag is kind of right, but this person right here fought in World War II. Thank you so much for fighting for our freedom. Nothing but mad respect for all of our servicemen and women. That's for sure. Here's another war veteran. Right there. Again, no reason and no rhyme to this vlogging video right now. I'm just kind of just filming. What is this big? There's a big building up here. Let's go check that out. I wonder what's inside that. So far, all the doors has been locked, but rightfully so, right? You don't want to disturb the dead. Hey, look at this building. This is still off. I don't know. It looks like maybe I can probably open this door. Okay, no. It's bolted shut from the inside. Now, I thought I heard somebody whisper behind me, but that could have just been a car. Or just my imagination. But it sounded like a person whispering or something. For whatever reason, this big building right here is sealed off completely. I guess they don't want nobody to know what's inside. Yeah, it's locked up. There's a bunch of beer cans down in there, though. Maybe this is where they keep everything. Here's another team. Let's see. 1926. And as soon as my camera's going out of focus, that's weird. That's his mom, 1894. So these two were buried together. And oh, that's sad. There's like, I don't know if people left like offering to them or whatever, but there's like a bunch of pop cans and twisted tea. And there's another beer can, so I feel like that's disrespectful. Hopefully they come and pick that up. I can't do it because, or maybe again, it could be like a peace offering or something. Maybe this person liked to smoke and drink beer. Who knows? But if not, then it's just disrespectful, disturbing their grave like this. I don't know if the door was unlocked. I don't know if I'd go in there and clean it up or not, because I don't know if somebody left that as like a tribute offering or that stuff that person liked. But if it were up to me, I probably wouldn't leave it there. I found it disrespectful. Not unless it's for a tribute, you know. So this graveyard right here is just totally massive. There's just so many tombstones and just so many graves here. Show this one too. These are people who didn't want to be buried underneath ground. Don't know when these graves were. 1883. This one, wow. Yeah, this is, so these two right here is a wife and husband buried together. I'm gonna get out of your guys' space. Husband and wife buried together above ground right there. Oh. Now I'm walking underneath the big tree with some shade. This is a hot one today. Oh, there's a gravestone right there that broken off. Another World II or maybe World I. Revolutionary soldier, John Stewart. Thank you for your service, John. And he's buried with his wife right here. Don't know what it says on this, huh? So yeah, World War II vet. Oh, so there are a lot of soldiers that fought in World War II buried here. Hopefully they found rest after a long fought battle that they won. Oh wow, this one right here. Okay, this place right here gives me a weird vibe. I'm not even joshing you guys. Just this feeling around here is just like really insane. Just like getting a good feel right up in here. I'm just getting weird vibes being right here, honestly. I don't know where the vibes are coming from, but see if we hear anything. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm walking away. This one definitely gave me some spooky vibes. I don't know what it is about this particular tomb right behind me, but it just gives off some weird vibes. I don't know how else to describe it other than just weird vibes. I don't know. Just this tomb right here gives me some weird vibes. Anyone here? Is there anyone here with me? I hope you are able to find some rest, and I hope that you're able to move on to the next life or whatever's after this one. And I hope you find peace and rest in whatever comes next after this. Now I'm in the Times Square. I'm downtown, and look at this beautiful painting right behind me. I'm gonna turn my camera around so you guys can get a better look. But look at this. Look at that cool. I'm gonna try to back out. Yeah, there we go. Now I got the whole thing. Ain't that cool? Just painted on this whole brick wall. It kind of looks like you could just walk straight in, just like those Looney Tune things, you know, where it looks like the road keeps on going, but really it's like a brick wall right there stopping your path and all that. So the artist did a really good job on this wall. I really like how you can see all the horses and stuff. Cool. Cool. Here's a little bit about this painting right here. Communicate the Barcelona of our great city. Let's just head this way. Let's go across the street. We got this cool looking horse right here. Is that an artist built? Wow, look how cool that thing is. Looks like it's made out of... Okay, yeah, it's made out of glass bottles and steel. That's it. Another great art piece. Here's the art piece right here. Dedicated to the children of Tessaurus. Huh. So that's very cool behind us. Let's go ahead and hit the crosswalk button. I'm waiting for the light to turn green so I can walk across it. I'm hitting the button right here. Say this is a four-way intersection. Is the light ever gonna turn? Oh shoot! My timer's clocking, look! I gotta go. Before the timer runs out, I got 3 more seconds. Now here's some hope. Test 124 overdoses, that's not good. 12 overdose deaths. Also, those are just the overdoses. These are the deaths. That's bad. Trumping in the land. Ohio's officially state play. Trumping in the land. Never been to that, but might have to check it out. Him. Look at him right up there. See if I can't zoom in. Colonel standing up there proud and tall with the American flags up there and other flags. 3-star general. I'm gonna guess what the 3 stars stand for. Don't really know. Let me find out here. Sorry, I'm flipping and angling my camera. Let's see right here. Here's some information. Educated to my brave and comrades who fell in defense of our glorious Union by a member of the 51 Ohio Vols. So this is a memorial dedicated to those people who fought in the Union, who fought very well, that I might add, and who did a pretty good job defending our freedoms, if you ask me. And he's all the way up in the top there. And right there you got some cool looking flowers, and you got this cool looking eagle statue right there. That's probably what they used around like World War II, I would guess. Not possibly sure. Look how big these balls are. Gosh, imagine trying to carry one of those things. Imagine they had to lift up one of these big huge balls and come back here. And now this one's closed off, but usually they'd have something where you pull it down and you'd be able to put in one of those big balls that you would have to pick up and put in there. And there's 2 of them out here. Imagine getting shot at with this thing. Just imagine. Here's another memorial to a soldier. Right there. See what the sign says. You can see the American flag's in the way. I'll just read it out loud. A tribute to the living and dead of Tuscarawas County who served in World War II in the Korean conflict. Sponsored by the mothers of the boys in service. So the mothers who lost their sons in World War II and the Korean conflict got together and made this awesome tribute to the fallen soldiers. Really well done by the moms. This guy's standing tall and he's standing proud. Right behind him, you got the big, huge clock up there. I really like how they have tributes to the soldiers out here in the courthouse. U.S. Air Force. I don't know what those badges are, but I believe that one right there might be the Purple Heart. I'm not sure on that though. But it kind of looks like the Purple Heart, so I would assume that it is the Purple Heart. Then you got this side right here of all the fallen U.S. Marines and U.S. Army who have their names and what city they are from. The same with the Marine side. And there's also a plaque here as well. Don't know what the plaque says, but so it's just another plaque commending the brave soldiers who fought in the Vietnam War. If you want to pause that, go ahead and read it. On this side, more of the same. You got the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Coast Guard. I'm pretty sure they got every different type of branch military on this certain wall right here. Then you got, the sun. You got the American flag right there. Here's yet another memorial. This one's for the Civil War Memorial. These people were awarded the Medal of Honor. That's very cool. May these people rest in peace. Here's another memorial. A lot of memorial to our soldiers here that have fallen in battle or just served our country. I really like it. Of course, because of them, if it wasn't for them, none of us would have the freedoms that we have today. So we definitely need to pay our respects when we can. I like that sign right there. It says, "You are not forgotten." Since World War I, yeah, you are not forgotten at all. And they have a nice little memorial set up here for people who were in the World War I. And I believe that will just about do it. I don't know if you can hear that or not. That's the bell. I believe it goes off every single hour, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but nonetheless, there it is. I think that's going to be the end of the vlog. That is the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And yeah, I believe what a beautiful, great day out it is today. A Feel Good Friday. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. And I will see you guys in the next one.